Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Imperial Hotel on planet Exegol at the Arnold Fencing Classic 2020, and we are having the lightsaber finals. On the left, we have Tanner Martin from Columbus, Ohio, and the Columbus Saber Academy. And on the right, Connor Heaton from Cincinnati, Ohio, CKDF. Gentlemen, are you ready to meet your destiny? Do it. Maestro Paul Tarasi here at the 2020 Arnold Fencing Classic. Tanner Martin with the red saber versus Connor Heaton with the green saber. Here they go. Heaton starting off with the saber behind him, a popular technique in lightsaber combat because the tip actually has to start behind you for an attack. This bridges theatrical fencing with sport fencing. It looks like Tanner Martin makes a low shot towards the ankle and scores his first point. And so, the dark side showing their aggression. Attack is parried. And a riposte from Heaton, but the first one misses. Tanner scores a counterattack to the head, and that's 3-0. The force has made him powerful. An attack misses. A one-handed strike from Connor Heaton, and the judges say a 2-point hit. So Connor Heaton 2-3. 2 points for a hit to the head or body, 1 point to the extremities. Cut by Martin misses. No, actually, they say it hits the hand, so it is a 1-point strike. Okay, 4-2. Cut by. Looks like Connor Heaton does 2 strikes. The first one misses. Martin is unable to get a counter strike in, and Heaton scores a 1-point play. 2 fencing 4. Martin's strike goes to the floor, but his second attack goes and scores 2 points. 6 fencing 2. Martin coming forward, both of them rather flat-footed, but the attack from Heaton is met by a counter strike from Martin, and Martin actually scores first on that. 8 fencing 2. Cut misses. Second cut from Heaton, and it scores 2 points for a hit to the head and neck area. 4 fencing 8. The first cut from Martin fails, but Heaton makes a counter strike. Judges really can't tell. They're not sure, and time has elapsed. I am joined in the booth here by all my cosplay Star Wars friends who are all behind me. Come on in, guys. And we are all watching the Star Wars, or the lightsaber finals here at the Arnold 2020 Fencing Classic, and it's a lot of fun to see the Star Wars lightsabers. And here's all my Star Wars cosplayer friends. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
So, you guys have any advice for these guys? Use the Force. That seems to be a very popular word of advice, but I would say that's not how the Force works. That's not how any of this works. Let's see if they can get back on the strip and score this winning victory. I've just been informed that a point has been added to the right that was erroneously scored, so they fixed the score. It is 8 fencing 5. Tanner Martin and Connor Heaton. And Connor comes forward with an attack, but in the preparation, Martin hits his hand and he scores 1 point. Of course, hands are popular in the Star Wars franchise. We see lots of people losing their hands. And a 2-point strike for Connor Heaton. 9-7. Anyone's game. We fenced 12 points or 2 minutes, whichever comes first. This is the last of the 2-minute period. An attack by Heaton, and it scores 1 point. 8 fencing 9. Still anyone's game. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Martin coming forward. Connor Heaton in his stance, looking for a long attack. And there it is. He takes the blade, makes a cut, but it's kind of hard to tell on that one. The blades got bound up, and they offer a 1 point prize to Heaton for a cut to the arm. Heaton's got the point behind him. It's all tied up. 46 seconds left. Heaton looking for a big cut. He comes forward with a big cut, but the tip comes out, and it looks like we have some damage to the weapon. And so the judges are going to have to see what they can do about that. That was a fairly violent exchange. That seemed like a lot of anger. And I've just been asked to find some gaffer tape, but I can't seem to find any. So we saw damage for the weapon, and so they're trying to fix the weapon now. And that was a rather angry exchange, and of course, as we know, anger leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering. And that's what we've got here. It looks like the weapon's been fixed, and we're ready to go again. So the fencer's going to get back on guard. There's 38 seconds left in the bout, and the score is 10 fencing 9 in favor of Tanner Martin. Here we go. And a furious exchange, but the secondary action belongs to Martin, who scores 1 point. 11 fencing 9. If Martin scores 1 more point, he will be the champion. Our Jedi combatants doing battle. And an attack coming in by Heaton, and that scores 2 points. That's 11-11. This is the last touch. This is it. And now, time really won't be a factor. The next point wins. Cut low. It's no good. An attack from Heaton, but a counterattack from Martin, and the counterattack from Martin scores. And Tanner Martin is our lightsaber champion.